Back to Where Robins Walk. Hope you are doing well. We've got 4 very excited Robins fans with us here to review the week that has been. Fantastic wins over Southampton and very salty set of Birmingham City fans who weren't happy about lots going in that game. More of that to come. We're focusing this week then on, of course, the main man. New haircut, new attitude. Sinclair Armstrong, the redemption story. Just how good was he? And is this a turning point for him? We're also pointing our October Player of the Month. We're also talking, because it's Halloween, what's the worst ever horror show you've sat through as a Bristol City fan? And the A to Z of Bristol City continues. If you're new to the channel, then welcome. We've been doing this for a couple of weeks. D is for Mr. Donnelly, according to AI. But can our panel here come up with something else? We've got Suts, Ryan, Liam, and Benwood back with us. And thank you very much for joining us as well. I hope you're very well. I also want to ask you, is this the season? I don't want to keep going on, but it seems as if there is a growing sense that Bristol City could actually be the year. I love this one from Alex. All aboard Struber's bus, and I think such you've said, who needs an Uber when you've got a Struber or something, something like that, which I love as well. So just before we get into Armstrong, Suts, are you starting to believe yet? No, okay, right. We can't hear you. Liam, are you starting to believe?
I'm not going to get carried away. It's one of them. We didn't think anything of last season, and we managed to get there. But this year, it seemed to be better as a team, but still a long way to go.
All right. Can I get any Bristol City fan that's getting carried away? Ryan, Ben, can you jump on this? And
I feel like try not to get too carried away. It's very early on still.
Ryan, can you show us some excitement? No.
Yeah, I think when you've been following City for a number of years, you sort of prepare yourself for disappointment at any moment. You know the season can change at the drop of a hat. It only takes one result for the doors to slide. But yeah, definitely enjoying it. Yeah, definitely enjoying seeing the team playing with confidence.
Okay. Well, let's get into the Birmingham City game. We had lots of very salty Birmingham City fans basically saying, you were rubbish, you're the worst team we've played, and you didn't deserve the results. Do they have any point at all?
Well, to be honest, you can look at stats and read into what you like. Yeah, they have the majority of possession, but VTech did save. They have one shot on target. You can tippy tappy football you like, but at the end of the day, you'll score goals.
Yeah. Liam, in terms of what you saw of Birmingham City, do you suspect they're going to be up there at the end, or were you disappointed with what you saw?
I don't think they're anything special. I think they'll do well to finish mid-table. I don't think they really offered much threat going forwards. They played everything in front of us and couldn't break us down. So yeah, I don't think they're anything special.
Right, Ben, let's talk about the main man then, Armstrong. Nick says, we all wanted him to score so badly. Hopefully now he can start finding the net more regularly. And now good performance against Southampton, and then obviously a goal against Birmingham. Does he look reinvigorated now he's shaved his head?
He definitely made an impact when he came off the bench against Southampton. I think yesterday might have been the best I've seen him play for us. Definitely from what I can remember anyway. He was a threat from behind. He was holding the ball up well. He's probably our best player, to be fair, on the pitch. So, just long may it continue. I don't know how long Emery is out for, or what the stipulations are around that. But he's shown that if he's needed to play, he can definitely be an impact for us.
Yeah. Ryan, this was one from John who says the two best performers today combined for the goal. There's an excellent pass by Atkinson and the perfect first touch whilst running at such pace by Sinclair to allow him to hit it with only his second touch firmly past the keeper. Clinical. It was a really good goal, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think considering how much he's been struggling, he took the goal so well. And everyone, I think everyone's been so happy for him. Everyone's been willing him to do well. So hopefully he does kick on now. He's been working hard. It's it's definitely clear for us all to see, and hopefully it's the first of many now.
We've all given him some stick though, haven't we? Including I think yourself. So it's fair to say. Alex says, to be fair, we've all taken the mick. In reality, if he sorts his end product out though, like today, he will be nearly impossible to stop. He's quite strict and strong. All round play was good. He held it up. He laid it off, made some good runs. Fair stuff. Fair play to him. Yeah. Do you agree, Suts?
Yeah. I think the confidence that Struber's putting in as well. And sort of the bigging him up, and the confidence he's done. And that goal, I think I tweeted, was going to be potentially a huge point for him to move forward.
Yeah, huge. It's fair to say that even these good results, Ben, Taka says 3 wins on the bounce with no midfield. This team is just effing outstanding. Yeah, we shouldn't forget actually that all these wins have come on the back of the fact that you've got all your midfield is in the first aid room.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's very refreshing the fact that we've won 3 in a row with the midfield. But it's a good midfield. Linus adapted really well. Randall's a really good player, but the fact that we've got Williams, Bird, and Knight to bring back in throughout the season is definitely a first spot for us.
I mean, you add in as well as Danny and Brink also that would be there.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I do like Bristol's that you've had sense of humour. Here's one that made me chuckle. Bristol Bester says, I don't want to get too carried away, but the pace, the touch, the nonchalant change of foot position to side foot it into the far post, he's basically Thierry Henry reincarnated. I mean, crikey. 3 weeks ago we were saying he should never play for us again, and yeah, now he's Thierry Henry. Liam, just assess the league for us at the moment, though, because, I mean, here we are, sit comfortably in the playoffs. Have you actually played that well this season? No disrespect.
In a nutshell, I don't think we have. I think our best performance was probably Sheffield United. We've rode our luck at times. You have to have luck to be any good, really. But on the whole, we've been average, I'd say. We're just good at taking our chances.
So when it finally clicks then, Ryan, and you get some consistency and you get your players back, does that excite you, for given that you where you are now in the league table and what's still to come?
Yeah, I think it has to, doesn't it? Yeah, considering we are where we are with the players we've got available. You look at that bench. It's just a wide array of kind of your teenage players that don't have many appearances between them, and only a couple of senior players. So it's you've got to the prospect of having a full a full strength squad available at some point this season absolutely should excite us, and it should scare the opposition.
Yeah, hugely. Right, let's move on then and leave that Birmingham game aside. Though I have to say that there's a group of fans that have surprised me when looking through the comments. They really do have a bit of entitlement about them, don't they, Birmingham?
It's just highly amusing. I think I've learned at age that you can get angry after a game when you've lost. You've just got to shut up and take it on the chin. Move on.
Yeah. Right, October Player of the Month time then. Let us know in the comments. Some good ones to pick from here. Ben, can you give us yours?
Yeah. I'm gonna go for Rob Atkinson. I think he's been very solid. Definitely, but it was unbelievable yesterday. I thought clear, they made kind of put the last minute block, which was a guaranteed goal for them. I just think he's been very solid. Got the assist as well. Yeah, I'm going Atkinson. October.
Liam?
I'm going to go for Zach Finer. He stood up when he needed to, playing out of position, still running things from midfield. Yeah, and obviously record appearance holder in the Championship for us now.
Yeah.
So I can't look any further than that.
Two good shouts, Suts.
I'm going to go for Vitek. I just think he's been the outstanding player for us this season. Another clean sheet again yesterday. He's got that connection with the fans. He commands the box. which helps. Defenders. I just think he's been a really fresh air for us.
But Ryan?
So honourable mention for Viner because he's playing out of position and he looks solid in like a natural sort of born central midfielder. I'm actually going to go for George Tanner. He does actually get a lot of stick from our fan base. He's not the most exciting defender, but he is solid, and he's come in. We aren't shipping many goals. If he can play forward a little bit more, that'd make me a bit happier. But on the whole, he's been, he's been really solid and he's done what he's needed to.
Okay, 4 great shouts there. Who do you agree with the most? So let us know in the comments. Also on Friday, of course, it turns Halloween, so of course we always ask you at this time of year for your horror stories associated with Bristol City. We're looking for that one game where you were in the stadium and just wanted the ground to swallow you up and you're actually questioning your allegiance walking out and why do you ever support this club? We've all been there. Who can kick this off for us? What's the worst ever time you've had?
I think I'll go. Be the oldest. And very apt. And Tuesday is 25th anniversary of Final Day. But it was that fateful night when we lost 3-0 to lose the league. Devastating. I just can't even put into how I felt that night. As obviously just a 2-year-old in the ground. But
Wow. Not sure we can beat that. Anyone else?
I'd say the worst I've seen. We lost 4-1 over Sheffield Wednesday. I think Tinian was a manager at the time, player manager. Danny Coles got sent off, and it was just such a hostile atmosphere after that game. And even the Sheffield Wednesday fans coach said to be escorted into the M5. So that's probably the worst I've seen.
Ben, any?
Probably a more recent one, probably not as horror as the other two. So I'm a little bit younger. I reckon we'll look at the end of the season and think, how have we lost 3-1 to Oxford? But I just think Oxford might be, in my opinion, one of the worst teams in the league this year. And losing 3-1 at home when we're supposed to be like amazing at home, that's actually a shocking result. Sorry.
Ryan, can you do anything else?
Yeah, I mean, I've had some pretty grim away days up north. Midweek away to Chesterfield, we lost 2-0 in their old stadium, where you were pretty much sort of having to go to the loo in a sewer. But I think one of the most depressing ones, the midweek fixture about 7 years ago against Wolves, where we were 1-0 up and cruising. They only had 10 men, and then we got to fielding sent off, and it was just completely changed the game. And then we ended up losing 2-1, and it was very depressing, and ultimately the start of the sort of downfall of that season.
4 very good shouts.
I will just quickly throw in 5-0 away at Preston, and the players refunding our tickets for those of us that went up there. That was horrendous.
In the comments then, come on, share your horror stories and we'll read some of these out next week. To finish off then this week, first of all, thank you all for watching. We're trying to get as close as we can to 250 subscribers. If you can help us out by doing that, that'd be absolutely massive. We've been doing the A to Z of Bristol City over the last couple of weeks. We asked AI who should get it for D, and of course Donnelly was suggested. I'm not certain whether you'll maybe do better than that. Let's see what Liam's got.
I'm going to go for Tommy Doherty. I thought he was a solid midfielder. Loved the tackle. A proper old school. Just nothing fancy about him. Just black boots, nailing people. I thought he was brilliant to watch when I was younger.
Yeah,
He's a lightweight on a night out.
Of course, that's where pictures of Ben.
I kind of struggled with D. I don't think there's many players to really consider, but one I don't think it's going to be the most popular. But from RJG, I mean, he had strong. He actually had, even though he went to Cardiff, he had strong allegiance to Bristol City. He's always a proud. I think he comes back still to the ground occasionally, and I reckon that someone like Jeju up now, I reckon he'd be a real good asset for us. He's always really good.
Shout, Suts.
I was going to say Famara Famara for me, he was when he first joined us, his first game, who looked like a racehorse was overheating. I've never seen anyone so bit in my life. So how he was immense for us. He hold the ball up, he put the line on his own, he was brilliant defending from corners, and he was a real miss us when he left.
Okay. Ryan.
Yeah, I struggled with this one, but having to use a bit of poetic license, I went with Bobby Reid, who then became Bobby Nickled over later in his career, and then with an honourable mention for Dele Adibola.
Right. Okay. Some cheating going on there. Some of those, but yeah, great stuff. Right. Let us know in the comments if they've missed any. I think we'll have to put Doherty in there, won't we? I think given that. Given the suggestions, that one, unless anyone in the comments can come up with anything better. Right, we will catch you, of course, in 7 days' time as we head into the next round, of course, midweek fixtures as well. Join us for that. It gets a little bit harder on A to Z next week as we're up to the first hard letter of E. Join us for that. Thank you very much, you four, for joining us. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you in 7 days' time. Have a good one.